My name is Norman Sandridge, and I'm an associate professor of classics at Howard University. I'm also a fellow at the Center for Hellenic Studies in Washington, D.C., where my emphasis is on leadership study. And for this year, I am on a fellowship at the Humanities writ large here at Duke University. So I'm really fortunate to have the opportunity to pose what I think is a really interesting question, but one that's not easily answered by a single discipline. So my question kind of is, to what extent does the leadership role require you to behave psychopathically? That is, to be somewhat insensitive, to be glib, to lie, to manipulate people, to regard people as instruments. To what extent does it require us to do that? And consequently, to what extent does it invite people with those inherent tendencies, who are just very, very good at it, don't need a lot of training, and as a result of being here on the Humanities writ large fellowship, I've had this wonderful opportunity not only to think about the problem from my own discipline in classics and think about all of the potentially psychopathic leaders that we encounter in the ancient world, but to talk to people in philosophy, or to talk to people in psychology, talk to people in business, and sometimes even a 5-minute conversation with different people can put you on an exciting new trajectory, can open up new bibliography, and realize that, you know, all of our disciplines have this tendency to become fractalized, right? You just keep pursuing the question in a smaller and smaller and smaller group until you're at the very tip of that fractal. But there were actually other fractals out here that were doing the same thing, and really you're asking a lot of the same questions, but maybe getting some different data or pursuing these questions through different methods, and it's just really rewarding, and honestly it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to be able to encounter all of these different disciplines and pursue what I think is a very, as I say, very important question, but it's not one that's easily answered by any one discipline.